Hey my lovelies, and welcome back to Bex Square Gaming. I am Scottish Bex and time for more Ship Graveyard Simulator 2. We are going into the second ship of the Steel Giants. Alright, let's take a look. It is the second one. Okay, so it's the Humbak. It's insane how long it takes to load. It takes forever to load those ones. Okay, let's go. Nope. Look at it! No! Just no, let me go over and have a look at it before we even... It's not even the full ship! Look, we're missing the whole... This chunk of the ship here and a chunk of the ship there, and it's still like... Oh my goodness, look at it. This is... Oh, okay. Need to work out where we're starting. There's always sections and layers. That's the way to go. We know that works. Let's bring the let's bring our truck over, shall we? Let's put it here so we can reach it from either that corner there or from there. So let's do what I always do. I like to go to the top, look down, and work my way down. That's kind of my preferred way of stuff. So let's go. Or I can just fall off. That works really well too. Let's take a look around. So we've got sort of like a top section over there. The deck is broken up a little bit up here. I might maybe bring down this layer and then bring it down that, and then sort of once we get it all back to that deck, go from there. So let's try that. I think that's the plan. Okay, starting off strong. Right, there's nothing on here, so let's go down a layer. That can all be dropped. What's in here? It's cages. Okay, so this can get dropped. Okay. So nothing in those top two. So it looks like we can just take this straight down this cage. So yeah. Hang on. Definitely wasn't a... I don't think so. I'm gonna step my way through here. Double check, because I can see that there. Yeah, there's definitely not one up there. Okay, what I'm going to do is just run around and take down these paint panels here. And bring everything down to this level so we can then get that out. That is the thought process here. So, let's start, shall we? The top should come down. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's start the cleanup. Okay, that's that all cleared up. So let's bring down, or should I say, release this and get this away by crane. I might also nip round and take out the remaining, these remaining, so they don't get in the way of anything. Okay.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Okay, so first section. So let's go up and then check next section. So that would make sense. So I'm just going to quick stuff up around. Pipes there, good to know. Hey, let's go up, shall we? What's up here? Lots of mess is what's up here. Right, I think the next thing we need to do is release the next crane element. So, let's get this released, shall we? Wrong button, Becky. While that's going, we can come down here and clean it up. So we've got something here that needs to come out. Can't get past, so let's... Question is, can I get it out without having to take all the sides down? This is what we're going to find out without me making a... Let's see if we can get that down. Hang on. Let's see. Might have to take these pieces down. They might be too close. It might tell me I can't lift them out with those pieces still standing, but we will find out. Ah, nice. On you go. Off you go. Okay, so that's this layer done. So next layer. Got something that does need to come out here as well. Okay, let's take a look. Alright, so let's head back up. So we're going to take out... Well, I can just drop... I'm going to drop this anyway, so let's just start working on dropping this, okay? Let's go. Alright, so this should be the last piece, so let's get it done. There we go. Again, time to get the cleanup done, so we'll get the cleanup done and then we'll maybe assess what's over there. Alright, so if we can get this released in a way, that is another bit done. Wait, that's today. Alright, let's go. And actually what I'm going to do while that's going, I saw a few of the boxes didn't quite make it, so I'm going to, even though it was green when I threw them, let's get them back in the... Let's keep our work area clean, shall we? Right. So, that's that chunk down and that chunk down, and now let's take a review of over here. So, doesn't look like there is much to do other than just drop that. I want to go up and take a look though. Yeah, there's just bits and pieces to pick up, nothing. Ah, no, look! Ha ha ha! Okay. Why we check? Yeah. It's out.
Three but nahi.
Here. See anything? It's like we're clear. Okay, so I think we can just... Oh. I think we can just get stuck. Let's clear the rest of the around it. Go on, grab it all, grab it all. Really re-enjoying this game. You know, I played it so much that I kind of got a bit frustrated with it, and now I'm really back to enjoying it again. I love that about games though. Right, so let's again go round and bring this lower level down. So let's start. I'm maybe gonna bring the truck around here, because if I'm gonna do that bit next, it would make sense, wouldn't it? So let's... Let's finish what I was doing. There we go. Love it when all comes together. Let's do this. Let's see when it all comes apart, but you know what I mean. And then I'm going to run round and take down... Well, I don't need to, actually. I took them down over there so they didn't get in the way of the throw, but they're not going to get in the way of the throw here, so... Yeah. Okay, so next part, then, is they're going to look at what's going on up here. It's a knight's throw. First and foremost, let's clear the junk off the top. Hear that? Steam around here somewhere. So let's do sensible things and take down stuff off the top. So what have we got up here? Let's take a look. So this shouldn't have anything, but I'm going to do a quick check, like always. There's nothing there. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Right, so we can just take these out. Actually, I don't need to. Because when I drop the other layers, they'll all come down as well. No point wasting my time dropping things I don't need to drop. Okay, so, what we do need to do, however, get into here. Bring the stack down, shall we? Whoa! Well, that was... Not on the crane element. Right, next one.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
So that piece goes, and then I don't like to decouple it until I know the other piece is gone. I'm always paranoid that it's going to break something. It probably won't, but this game you just never know, do you?
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Right, now I need to let me out. Okay. Root. Back up we go. Hey, that was not intentional, but there's a steam pipe to turn off. Okay. Okay. So we were here. And then we're taking that down, which is fine. So let's go down to the next layers. Okay, well, I can't go anywhere there. I can go through. Always important to check each room anyway. All this stuff is just like the control room. Got electricity. Lovely. Right, well, we're not going in that way, so let's go in this way. There we go. Boardroom of some kind? I think that's the other side of where we were. Staying. Whoa, did you see that? Right. I think we need to go in here. There we go. Knock that pipe down. Interesting. want to make sure this is where I think it is. Well, I know where that last door is, so I just need to know if this is through where I think this is through to. It's for safety. And then I know we've cleared this level. Right, yes, okay. That explains this level. That's fine, so this level is all accounted for. So, next level, right? Still more electricity. That's good to know. Is that all accounted for? Corner there? Yeah, okay. Right. Next level. Okay. Cha. Hear more steam. I need to follow those pipes. Well, not might. Well, need to follow those pipes. There's no might in that statement. What's in here? Right, stuff that needs to come out. That's important to find. Okay. I need to take that roof off. So let's do that, shall we? Able to get that out. Yes.
Hello, क्या हाल है?
Okay. Finish clearing while we're letting that do its job. More pipes. Okay. I'm a bit nervous that I don't know what's forward of here. I don't think there is anything forward of here. I think I'm going to double check it, but I think that is boots. Aye. Okay. Right. I need to find where that pipe goes, so let's go down. Shall we? Okay. Steam pipes above us are running. There, by the looks of that. No, maybe not. well, I can't go any lower than this level because there's something to come out. So my options are taking down what's above it, which I think... Oh, that's the pipe. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I should be able to get that out then. Means I can drop this level. Well, provided the rest of the floor is clear.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Right. What else is on this floor? Room. Assuming what should have been a shower would have been a shower room. Right. I'm confused. Where the hell's that pipe going? Oh, in there maybe. Okay, okay. So it's the other direction we want to go. So it comes back through and round. Ah. There you go. Whoa. Level, I think. Well, don't think, no. Okay, so I think this was the level I was not on. This was the level I was on. And I think, I'm just going to double check by taking some of this down, I have now sorted this level. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's fine. That's all accounted for. I think this was where the steam was, right? Yeah, so that's accounted for and safe. Okay. I'll do a quick... Okay, these rooms are accounted for. That's fine. That takes us up to there. And that is out the back. Yes. Okay, so now we can start clearing this floor. I'm just trying to get back to the deck, and so far all of it can just drop. second. Ooh, you found the pizza. There's around 15,000 vessels, 55,000 vessels in the world: tankers, passenger ships, container ships, fishing vessels, and bulk carriers. More than 5,360 of all floating vessels are container ships. The total capacity of around 275 million deadweight tonnage. The largest of the ships are much larger than the leading skyscrapers in the European Union. The largest floating container ships, HMM Algeciras and MSC Gulson, are as much as 90 meters longer than the Varso Tower spire and 163 meters longer than the spire of the Palace of Culture and Science. So, yeah. I love it when you see, like, I mean, this is what gets me, is you've got shipping container ships, right? And then you've got ships that ship shipping container ships. And you're just like, oh, that's kind of big. I feel like I missed this, but I did. It was only just this little corner, but now I'm feeling paranoid that I've missed. No, because I definitely got the other side. I definitely got the other side. This is the longest part of this. It's just the checking. The checking is like, it just takes you so long. You've got to kind of try account for every square inch, and you've got to make sure that everything you're seeing makes sense. To go through the doors that I see, just so that I can confirm that I know what's on the other side. That goes to there, that's fine. That's this layer are those pipes. Whoa. It always bugs out when it's saving. I think these pipes are, yeah, they're part of the system that's already been disconnected, right? So that comes through to here, that follows through to... follows through to where? Nowhere. Okay, that's fine. So this layer's accounted for. Right, it's time to go down a layer. Find stairs down first to go down a layer. There. I don't know how close I'm getting to the deck at this point. I might need to stick my nose out. your electricity. Love the fact that it sounds like a heartbeat monitor, but you know. Must really... I wonder if that's comforting or unsettling for people who, like nurses and stuff, who game, who work in hospitals. Pipes. So there's pipes on the next level to be aware of. This and a bit. Yeah. So weird. So that then pulls in here, which accounts for that space. Okay, that is off the side. Okay, and we're only one layer away now from where we want to be. Okay, so we're kind of there. I mean, I'm not seeing anything that we've missed so far. I know that's a contradiction in terms, because if we'd seen it, we wouldn't have missed it, but you know what I mean. Maybe it's say anything that we have not even seeing and we haven't found yet, but you know what I'm getting at. It's well, I'll get that box when I get to the bottom then, I guess. I think I've accounted for the floor. Now, this has pipes in this back corner. Yes, okay, so this is the floor we wanted to get to. Take me a while to go through this, but it's a lot. It's you know, gotta be thorough. Right, well, that's not a problem because this is the layer we're dropping to, but what I need to check is when I start taking out walls, I don't hit any pipes. That's... So there's nothing along this back wall. So what we can do is start taking down some of the walls. So what I'll do is I'm going to take down this back wall here, just because I know this is safe. And we can take down this, because this is safe. So. pipes in one of the back corners. I know there was pipes. I think it was the back corner that way, though. So this back wall is safe to come out. That's fine. I might have problems with electricity here, so I might have to go down and find that if I start taking it apart and find the bottom layer is electrified. Okay, that is pipes. That's... See it? How do I get to it? Alright, Jessie was just letting me know. Jess was just letting me know that someone chapped a door somewhere in the neighbourhood. As you do. Don't want to get into this, because this is not where I want to get into. This is where I'm trying to get into. Right. Pipes. I see them, and they go across. And round and up. So I think we can go in over here. Nice. Okay. And that was the two pipes in the back corner. Okay. That goes following these ones out and round and in. So yeah, so that one would come round, down, up, long, round here, and up into there. Okay, so that's all. That's what those pipes are. That's fine. So I think the steam might be below. I think we're safe to start dropping this level. Or dropping, should I say, to this level. Alright, I'm going to start. I'll be extra careful as I go, but I think we can bring everything to this level. Let's go. Right. Okay, so we've got this down to the last piece. Fingers crossed I didn't miss anything, because we're about to drop quite a few floors. So, let's see. Woo! Success, except for the fact that I fell off. I didn't see anything about anything being destroyed, so I think we did that successfully. So let's start the long, arduous cleanup, shall we? I've cleaned my way to the crane elements so I can get them out. It's not the wrong tool. There's another one back here somewhere, so I'm going to start clearing my way back to that one so that we can get that out as well while we're clearing up. Right, I have cleared my way to this, so let's get this up. And we'll continue on with the rest of the clear. Okay, one messy deck cleared. There's definitely some still electricity, and there's definitely some still more steam. So I think the next bit to do is this back end here. So let's get this back end here back to this level and move forward, I think. So let's go take a look at what's up. Okay, so I think this just disconnects, right? Yeah.
कोई बात नहीं.
Okay. Well, we'll do that. And we'll move this because we can't move the crates until the big thing's off. So clear some of this up. Okay, that's the weight. So let's get this off. Let's get that out.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Ooh, okay. I think that was everything that was up there, wasn't it? Just waiting for that to come off, which is fine. Okay. Next layer is the layer we want to go to. So that's all good. That has containers. Okay. They can come out after we drop the sides, so that's not an issue. That's it. I think it's just that one little container. I think we can go along and bring all this down. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we can. Let's go. All right, that should be it. Or not. Oh, there we go. I'm like, what? For some reason it didn't do the usual when it goes all the way along and drops everything. Right, okay. Let's start clean up. Alright, got pretty much all of it now cleared up. Just need to get these things out.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Right, so that has brought everything back to top deck, which is a good start. It's only taken me 1 hour and 45 minutes, but still, it's a good start. So what we kind of want to think about doing now is maybe start doing it section by section going along. So let's start by clearing the bit down there up to maybe this bit here, do we think? I think that's reasonable. So I don't want to just cut along the top here right yet, because this could cause everything underneath to collapse. Actually, no, it shouldn't, should it? Because it should be connected at the sides. If not that side, it will be connected at this side. Yes, and the It's connected, yes. Okay, so we should be okay to do that. Nice choice, look at that. Okay. So, let's take a look, shall we? I'm going to bring the truck back. A few bits and pieces have gone into, but we'll get them as we reach those layers. Here I want to pick up. Clear this off. I think the aim is to bring everything down to here next. One section at a time. And there is our first section. So, go along and fill out stuff. The other side. Okay. What I might do is go down here and start cleaning some of this. So can we get this out? Not without getting that out. Okay, so let's get this out of the way first. There, nope. I don't know why I'm leaning round. I can't see any better through my screen. Let's see if we can get this out, shall we?
Hamsa Park mere hinge.
And then that just leaves that big square there, which we can go through and check. Oh. So let's start checking this level. Do you know what would been interesting is if they interlinked the problems. So, for example, if you turn off the electricity before you've turned off the gas, or if you turn off the steam before you turn off the gas, or the other way round. Oh, that was a yawn. That would be quite interesting if that caused issues, because then you couldn't just deal with them as you saw them. You would have to then go, oh well, if I deal with that, that's going to cause me problems, so I need to go find this first. I think that would be quite interesting, you know, if you had to do it that way. I wanted to go up because I want to see what's in here. Is it on layers? It might be on layers. The top's clear, but that's because we've cleared that. Okay, so it is in layers. Okay. So, I need to get this out first, or I can just fall off. That works absolutely fantastically too. Hopefully this is going to bring this down. Some of it down, not all of it. I don't know if it brought... No, I didn't bring that down. Because that's attached by the roof. Okay, oh, the standing bit. Okay, let's bring these out. Is that enough to squeeze this through? Is the next question. Okay. It is. Nice. So that should be... I'm just going to quickly run along here. Yeah, so that's this front piece clear. I don't see anything that can't just go. Okay, so down another layer. To make sure once this goes. Yep, okay. And then what have we got in here? This is where we're going to bring it to next. So we do have stuff, but it's not a big issue, because we're just going to collapse this anyway. So, first things first, let's get it away from the sides. Sides hold it. Alright, let's go. Yep. Okay, that should be all the sides bar the bottom disconnected, so we should be able now to start dropping the sides. Okay, let's go. Ooh, look at that. And there. And here. Go. That's that dealt with. That's fine. all comes. Nice. Okay. So, let's do the usual. Let's get up there and do some cleanup. Yeah, I know. Clear off the top of this, and then we can get this out. That one.
कोई बात नहीं।
Right, that is all of them set to go, so we can clean up while the crane is doing its thing. Oh, forgot about this one.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Now we can get on with it. Next section down. So what I'm thinking is, do we want to dismantle this stuff and go backward? I'm just trying to think about what I'm doing here. I might. I need to get under and check there's not anything under here though. I think that's got to be a check. I don't see anything other than those big pipes under here, so I think we're okay. I don't know if that's steam pipes. What are they? No, I think they're just pipes. Yeah. Right, so I think we can just separate this. Where does this come away? Here. Okay, so... Go. Let's separate the sides. Ooh. Didn't quite expect that to happen. But that's okay. So I think the other thing we need to do now is disconnect these pieces. And then we should be able to get this out of the way. It's up there. No. So does that go? No, so there must be something connected at the other side. Yes, there is. Here we go.
Hello, क्या हाल है?
First big piece of Holloway. Nice. Okay, so Next piece to go is over here. So let's bring down these pieces, right? Let's go up a little, probably. Yes, okay. See if we can get this first piece off. Yes! There we go. Nice. Hey. Good now, mean. I thought I sent this piece to go.
Hello.
Messy pieces here. No, we don't. Some of this snot up. I'll cut these pieces here since I can. Ooh. Ooh. Up there. Right. Okay. Happy with that, right? Let's do a quick tour of the pieces just be picked up. See bits like that. Okay. So now we need to get these two pieces. So I don't know if I can pull. Hang on, let me get up there. Can I pull? Yes, I can. Oh, yay. Daughter. Right, we'll let that go. And as that's going, and start disconnecting. Yeah. Go. Beautiful. Okay. And back to the... I think we know this dance by now. But it's very nice that you come along with me for the ride. Okay, that is the first part, I think. Safety, and then we can... Oh. And I'll work on this piece while the other bit's going. Alright, next bit. These big ships really do take forever to do. It's like, whoa. Okay, that's another one down. So what I'm going to do is, while that's going, I'm going to do what I did last time. I'm going to go over here and have a scan of pieces like this. And I will do the same now that this piece is gone. We are 2.5 hours in, and we've cleared that front section and all the top sections. So now what we've got to do is clear these pieces. So I'm going to continue. I'm trying to debate whether I want to come to the back and clear the back off and get that out and open it all out, or whether I just want to keep going with the bit. I might just keep going the way I'm going, to be honest. It's working for me. Plus, I'm kind of super lazy and I don't want to have to keep moving the truck back and forth. Right. Get that. Yeah. Okay, next one. Let's see where this disconnects. It should be right as I get up to the right. Yes, it is. Okay. So, next piece it is. So before I knock this down, I have seen that there's a pipe there. So I'm going to go down and see if I can find that. There it is. Coming all the way down. And round. Okay. Oh. That pipe's now disconnected. Oh look, we've got a thing in here. Nice. Okay, and I don't know what's above us. We need to have a look at that as well. But for the moment, I'm just doing the disconnect. It's not a big deal. There's electricity. Let's pop that. Let's pop it. Oh, it's a Mr. Yep. Excellent. Okay, top layer is disconnected. So now we need to check what's in here. Okay, well, we've got some containers. I think is that all we've got either side? Yes, it is. Okay, so we need to take this off. Oh, let's go. Okay, that should be me able to just randomly throw stuff. Get these cleared off, and then we can get these cut and out. Let's get the first one. Makes sense just get it going while we're busy. Found it. Nope, which means I'm gonna have to I had already disconnected those, so they can go. Okay, it. That. The thing. Right. Where's it? I don't know. And that's that out. Hey. So that should now mean that I should be able to... There it is. So now we should just be able to come along and drop down this bottom layer now. I need to disconnect this top middle layer, don't I? Okay, let's disconnect this first. Okay, let's let this go. Make sure it all goes. Oh. Okay. A bit now to bring down the walls. Let's go. Clean up first in here. There we go. Oh, goodness, I filled that already. Not even done half of this. Right, do you know what I'm going to need to do? I'm going to need to pull the truck round. love how some of it leaves like rust stains on the ground. I don't think it did that in the original ones. This must be something that's part of the DLC that came along as part of the DLCs. Maybe it didn't, I just never noticed before now, but yeah. Alright, so we have cleaned all that up. So now we need to get these out, separate the sides and take the floor off. So I might take the floor off first and then do some cleanup and then work on taking off the sides, I think. Separating off the hull fragments. Go, Gadget, go, go, go. Man, I love that. I'm not gonna lie, that never gets boring. Oh. All right. So that's disconnected at that side, disconnected at that side. So we need to do what we did the last one. So we need to run along, disconnect the middle, and disconnect each side. So let's go and do that, shall we? Okay, so let's see what we can do here. I think still need to go under, don't I, and cut the bits underneath. There you go. Yep. La 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 la. Let me past. Okay, let's see what we can get separated here. Okay, so don't think I can get them out actually until I've done the winch, can I? Right.
Hamsa Park mere hinge.
Yeah, this side. Come.
Hello, क्या हाल है?
Something's not separated. Ah, okay. This elevator down, shall we? Woo! Alright. So what still... right, so I think they need to come out first.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Okay, and then I can take these pieces out, right? I think. I think. What I might do... That's ongoing. Here's some of this. Any harm to get rid of some of it? I mean, yeah, there's going to be a point where I'll have to come down once I drop the floor anyway and pick it all up, but I might as well pick up what I can now while I'm waiting for that to clear because I can't do much else. Utilize the time. Hey, I see you. Alright, let's go. So they're out, so I should now... Oh, yeah, to get them out. Yes. And then I can move the truck closer. And then we can work on the next portion. So I think I'm going to have a look at the top. See if I've disconnected at the top already. No. So I might as well do that. So before I do anything on this, I need to check because there's not full sides on this, so it's not fully supported. I need to be extra careful before I do any floor dismantling, etc. See if we can get this out. Whoa! Sometimes slower is better, Bex. Let's get that out. While that's moving, I'm gonna go sort my truck. tour. Okay. So that's that section. So what I'm going to do is bring down the top. The side is still connected, so it should be okay. Fine on that front. So let's check next layer, which I think, yeah, it does have some things. I need to bring some of this down. That's that bit coming out. So is there anything else? I don't think there is anything else. I think that's, other than that piece there which I've got coming out, I don't think there's anything else that's still to come out from this place. So I think start dropping sides. So we've got it back down to here, so now we need to release the walls. Bring what we can down, and that should be this portion done. If there's anything at this level. No, there's nothing at this level, so I can actually just drop the sides here as well and do all of the floor in one go as well. Rather than going through the hassle of bringing all that down and then doing the thing, I might as well just drop it all in one go. The only reason I dropped the other ones to this level was because there was stuff to take out, like that. Demon truth. Oh yeah, that was pretty. Do you know what I'm going to do this time? I'm actually going to disconnect the sides first. And the reason for that being that I can have the crane pulling things away while I am clearing. So let's do this. Ah, saw it move that time. There you go. That's why I was questioning it before, because I was like, has it moved? Has it not moved? Because I didn't think I'd seen it move, so...
आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Let's get one with doing here up. That's a piece meat over. Right, so that's one section done. Can it go? No, it's still connected somewhere.
Hello.
Oh, I need to pull them out. Okay.
مجالتي بهان أونغا.
So while they're going, I can be finishing off this stuff. Alright. Another bit down.
Hello.
I'll destroy the connectors on that side. Okay, let's see if we can get over to them. Right. Pretty much there now on this side, so let's get that. Let's have an assessment of where we are. So we've got this left to do, which really is only this big bit, because that's like half a piece. That's not even half a piece. So let's take a look at this. Right, first thing first, I'm gonna cut the connectors up here. I'm happy with. Oh, that made me jump. I was gonna say that suddenly like a. Right, okay, let's have a look. So lot of stuff in here still. Also definitely still have electricity that we need to find. Might do is move the truck round to the corner here. Other thing to think about is these things. Can I... No, that needs... So one layer of that needs to come out. So can I get up there and do that? Can I get up and put that right there? Let's see. I need to bring the whole thing, just the corner. There you go. Don't need to take all of it, but better than nothing. Let's get these out of the way. So now I'm going to go back up and I'm going to start assessing what's up here. Still need to find an electricity. That's, we can see. Probably, we know there's more steam as well. can find this. Oh, it's in there. Well, I ain't getting in there. See the electricity. Find the steam first. Make that. There's electricity there. To find some of them. Well, yeah, right. So I think that we need to go up there. Yeah, we've got. Thought I turned the steam off. Oh, don't do that, Becky. What did I do that for? There you go. Alright. It's fine. Focus more on this side, shall we? I'm just trying to see what I need to take. So, what do I need to take out to that out? The roof, I think. Still electricity? I thought I turned all the electricity off. Goodness. Down then. Well, it's not here. Follow the wires then. Junction box goes down. And down. And yeah, there. No more, I can hear more beating. Like, really, game? More beating? Okay, so we're now about 4 hours in. But we've got the majority of it now done. Here. Yeah, there you go. That's more sensible. There's this piece as well. Right. Pick it up, don't hit it. I don't know if this will come out without me removing the walkway. Probably not. Okay. Might need to be section at a time with this. This is quite intricate. It's some bits seem to have loop over and other bits don't, and yeah, okay. Let's give myself some vision, shall we? Take down some walls and get some vision. I'm going to take down this roof here. So this here can come down. Right, so let's bring this wall down. Yeah, there you go. That gives me a lot more vision. And it was done quicker than doing a wall at a time. Go. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So this goes down. I suspect some of this sits over it as well, so I need to take some of it off. Nothing on this layer either, is there? No. So what we can do, let's take this layer too. It's a bit of work, but this bit's probably the most complicated bit we've done. Because I was like, ah, it's not long now, it's only taken me 4 hours, I've done the hardest bit, and yet this bit has been, it's overcomplicated, it's messy. Let's up here. I'm really glad with this game that they didn't put like creeping bugs or cockroaches in that crawl out when you bang stuff, and because that just, I think it would have added a massive creep factor to the game, and it would have been like, you know, like, but like, ugh. I mean, I'm not arachnophobic. I'm pretty good with spiders and stuff. Spiders don't really, but bugs and, you know, like, I'm okay, but like the only thing that really gives me the is woodlice. But yeah, or anything that's kind of like got multiple like super long bodies and multiple legs, like earwigs, centipedes, millipedes, anything like that. Kind of that all gives me the bulk. But yeah, I think we can get some of this out now. Oh, hey!
पास कोई जहाज है?
Like, from your perspective, what do you think adding to this game would have made it A, better, or B, changed it in a way that was like, ugh, like I said, adding bugs and cockroaches and stuff that crawl out when you're doing stuff, that felt like you getting like house flippers and stuff, that kind of would probably be like, oh, it would add a different element to it, I think. Interesting element, different element. Just anything what would make it better. What would make it better? I've probably said something in the past that's come to me at the time, but it hasn't. Yeah, I don't know. Sure, I've made suggestions in the past as to what would make it a better game, but I can't think off the top of my head right now what any of them were, to be honest.
कोई बात नहीं.
That can't go out because I think that thing's still in the way for that one, but the rest of them can go. Need to think about what's happening. So that's now gone. I can now remove some of this. Steam is still going, which means there's another steam vent somewhere I need to find. Let's see what I can find. Not in here, so there's no point in looking in here. Let's be down. Where's the question? Really follow the pipes, but I think the whole point is the pipes are kind of broken, so less likely to find what you're looking for. More pipes with steam here. There we go. If that's done, I can probably get up there and sort some of this. Yep. Okay. That's going out. That's fine. Once that's out, that's another less thing to worry about, so that's fine. Bit of clean up while we're waiting for the... And we need to decide how we're proceeding. Right, so... Yeah... I think we want to cut along here, don't we? I don't think there's anything else here. No, it's not. Right, okay. So what we want to do then is down here. There we go. That from here. Throw it down in its general direction though. Whoa, or just fall off. Right, that works. Right. Can we get this out? Should be able to get this out. Once that's gone, we can drop these levels. Right. It's a much slower process because all of this stuff is intertwined on each level. It's do you know what? Making it interesting though, it's making it fun. Like, see when you get the big empty boxes, is it quick? Yeah. It's kind of boring though. Whereas this with the, you gotta think it through and do each layer at a time and work out what's what. This is more puzzle and it's much more fun. Pipes. That's where this was where the steam was, wasn't it, that I burst into? Alright. Go. Stop. Go. So this can all come down as well, I think. Yeah, this top roof here. Right, next load of green elements. So they don't go flying when they go up. Okay. One's out as well. Yeah, I should be able to get these ones out. Why can't I get that out? Vince? Okay, the wall's causing problems here. Maybe the pipes that were on the walls could have been causing the problem, actually.
Amsan Park mere hinge.
Right, let's see what's going on over here while we're working on that. And nothing here that can't just be dropped. Interesting. Got electricity somewhere. All the way along here. See what we can find, shall we? Here it is. There it is. I have to hunt very far to know. I was like, where is it? Oh, it's right there. Alright, let's bring down this wall. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Here's some of this up so I can actually see, might help, eh? I've disconnected it, but I think there was something up. I don't know if it was that. Might have been. Well, they've gone, so we can disconnect this side as well. Can I get that out now? Yes! Ooh. In there? Nice, okay. I think the stairs are closed too. Get that out? Yeah, there you go.
مجالتي بهان أوقع.
Oh, there we go. Now that's away. We can just drop the rest of this and then we're good to go. Almost done. We're at 4 hours and 45 minutes, so the bit of luck will be done in about 5.5 hours. Obviously, video-wise, it's not going to have been as long as that for you guys, but yeah, for me, it's been that long. There you go. All fun and games. Alright. These pieces didn't come down. I need to get them. Get these down. Wait, not before I start to clean up. Right, so the usual, I'm going to go up and make sure all the pieces are cut. And then go from there because it's going to take me forever if I don't. Right, that should be everything disconnected. So what I'm going to do is go out and pull the parts off. I think it's just this side. And, yeah, start getting the crane moving.
बात नहीं हेलो क्या हाल है हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Alright, so while that's going, let's start the cleanup. Okay, that should be the other section. Yeah, almost done. Almost done. So that bit's now going. So all we've got left is this kind of little bit at the back now. Let's get up there while that's going. Or I can just vest. That works too. There is a few things to come out here. Nothing too exciting. Let's go up, right? Right, so that's the top. That's fine. We know that's... yeah. So what's keeping the roof up? Yes. Perfect. Or I can just, you know, miss the thing entirely. That's yeah. I'm getting tired. That's what it is. I'm believing that. I'm sticking to it. Nobody can prove. Right. Clean some of this up at least. can we get some of this out? Can we get this out?
कोई बात नहीं. Hello, क्या हाल
Right.
है?
And then I'm gonna take this out so we can get this piece.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Need to get the rest of this down. Ah, great. Okay.
जल्दी बाहर
Now that
आओ.
that's gone, start bringing down the other walls. I just didn't want to do it in case it caused the floor to collapse. There we go. My goodness, that took some doing. I was honestly like, right, who's super glued it together? Come on, fess up. Who super glued it? Like, it's like that moment when you're building like fake versions of things and then you super glue your fingers together and then you're like, it's yeah, definitely. Alright, can this go? No, because I haven't cut the connectors, have I? Yeah, so let's do this. Let's get the last of this done. It's like, been 5.5 hours. I am no longer amused. I'm just like, like, you know, the stuff that starts out as cute and quaint, but at the end you're just like, for goodness sake, just be done. Oh. All right.
Hello.
All the pieces picked up. Okay, I'm gonna go around and pick up the last of the stuff that I can find. I also need to go get any of these little bits that did a runner, like here. And I need to do final checks around for the few last pieces that I did, because, you know, as you can see, some of the pieces... Yeah. This was about up to here, wasn't it? Oh, look. There's a piece. Okay. Oh, good few pieces must have been tucked to the bottom. Hey! Spacemen have come back and dropped all the pieces they stole last time. That was not my intention. Do get spasms in my finger periodically, and hence why I periodically throw it. I get yeah, when my hands get cold, they do sort of spasms, and it's not exactly warm in Britain right now. That's us, I think. I think that's everything, amazingly. One last little... Love how this didn't disappear. All the other ones did, just not this one. This one just was like, nah, I'm staying. Alright, let's go have the contracts in. Then we can take our thing back up. Go from there, so let's go. I'm not far enough up yet, am I? There you go. But hand the contracts in. Always start with most expensive, just to be safe. There you go, that's the achievement. It's what I made for the next one. For Big Chung. We need 6,000. Okay. So, need to keep 6,000 at the end. Wrong side, Becky. Still not back in Britain. Let's see, how many pieces would it have been that I am not sorting? That's 3,000 odd. I mean, seriously, like, who? I want to know the player that sits and does that for these big ones. Like, because my hat's off to you people, because I couldn't do it. I have the attention span of a goldfish for that kind of, she says after having sat here for 5.5 hours. But still, it's like, no. 500,000 kilograms of metal. I think we can sell some of that.
Namaste, my friend.
We need to keep 6k, so I've got 10k to spend.
Hello, क्या आप tools खरीदना चाहते हैं?
Alright, let's get our torch upgrade and our... Yeah, those 2 upgrades, that's fine. This leaves the rope and the crane to finish.
Namaste.
To be honest, I don't know why I don't sell some of the other items, because, I mean, I've got like thousands and thousands for each of them, and I don't really need that much, but I'm keeping it just in case. Once I get all the upgrades, I can kind of start selling it.
फिर मिलते हैं, my friend.
That's my upgraded torch. Oh, look at it. That's nice. And my upgraded cutter. Is it a cutter? No. What did I up? What was my final upgrade? I thought it was the cutter. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, maybe it was the cutter. Anyway, that's us, guys. So, hopefully you are enjoying this. I am. I think this is great fun. I'm crazy for spending hours doing this, but it's actually a very enjoyable game. I really need to... I think the bigger ones I'm going to have to break down into smaller chunks, because there's just no way I can sit there for that long. I'm struggling as it is now with my tendinitis and stuff in my wrists. So, anyway, this has been a great series. I really am enjoying playing this, and I'm glad I started playing it again. So, I'm going to leave this part here, guys. If you are enjoying it, don't forget to give us a like. And as always, your thoughts on the series and any tips and tricks to make it smoother would always be good. And if you're new and enjoying the series, consider subscribing to see more. We'll see you next time. Enjoy all.